Hello, welcome to this little mid-week Aldi taste test. Actually, we're kind of near the end of the week now, but it is still out of the ordinary because we wanted to try out all of the new stuff that hit Aldi this week and we didn't want to let you down. So that's what we're doing here today. But before we get into the video, as usual, thumbs it up and subscribe. Okay, now we're ready. Let's get right into this week's Aldi taste test.
All right, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
So we have quite the smorgasbord of things that we're going to be trying today. Lots of cheeses. We do have two hot items that I'm so excited to try, and Tim's actually going to be trying the sausage pizza.
Yes, it's cooking right now.
It's cooking currently, so it's nice and piping hot when he's ready to try it. So we're gonna start, let's do the biscuit, because I feel like the biscuit is gonna get cold faster.
Okay.
So this is the Mama's Biscuits. It is the chive cheddar flavor, and it says best instructions to cook this is microwave. So I did it for 30 seconds, or 40 seconds from frozen. So we're gonna see how this is. Okay, so it's a biscuit. It needs some butter. I should have put a little butter on it. It's dry, but the flavor is kind of salty, right?
Yeah, a little bit of salty flavor to it.
Yeah. Did you taste the cheddar or the chive?
I think the chive came through pretty strong, but it's not anything there where any one single flavor really stands out. I think it kind of combines as like a single flavor of the biscuit. Mm-hmm. There are tiny little pieces of chive and cheddar in there, but it's all one flavor. Yeah. It's not like you need a pocket of a certain thing. It's kind of all melded together pretty well.
I agree. What I'm really tasting is salt and baking soda. Like those two flavors, which I don't know, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, but I don't think it's a great thing either. I'd really want to taste more of that chive and the cheddar. Now, I think if I had something to dip this into, like soup or something, it'd be really good. And obviously it needs a little butter to moisten it up a bit. But I feel like for a microwave biscuit, this is actually pretty decent.
I think it's really good. I actually really like it. And I don't like biscuits. They're normally just too dry and flavorless for me. But these are pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, I think they could just... Butter. It needs butter. That's really what it is. So I wanted to try it straight out of the bag, but now we know, and I think it's a good base to start with adding it to a meal. Yes. Okay, having said that, now I need something to drink.
I do too.
So we're going to go ahead and try the sparkling fresh apple cider from Aldi. So this is, it comes in a 4-pack, and we're going to try this out. Now this has a lot... I feel like this is gonna have a lot of sugar. I didn't even look. This has 43 grams of sugar.
Is that a lot?
That's a lot. Oh, okay. That is a lot. So
what reason we got this originally was because Trader Joe's has a similar sparkling apple cider drink around the holidays. They're like the sparkling beverages that are like really juices that are really thin. Yeah, exactly. The slim cans, but these one's a full can, and we'll see how they compare.
And this is apple cider. Review. I think the other one is it apple cider?
I think so.
This looks more appley.
All right, let's try it though.
Oh my gosh, that's apple juice.
It's just apple juice. It does taste like Martinelli's. A little bit more on the apple side, a little less sparkling. Yeah. It's not like Martinelli's where it's like just super fizzy.
That's true. That is true.
But the flavor is very similar because it's just basically apple juice with maybe a little bit of added spices to it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any spices. I just taste apple. I mean, it tastes really good. It tastes like apple juice with, like Tim said, just a little bit of a hint of sparkling, but it is extremely sweet. It's juice for sure, and I actually think this is going to make me more thirsty because I'm already now my mouth is coated with like sugar, so it tastes great. I mean, you can't really complain when it just tastes like a sweet juice, you know?
Yeah, and I was wrong. There's no spices at all. It's literally, if you look at the ingredients, just apple juice, potassium sorbate, and carbonation. That's it.
Yeah, so I didn't taste any spices, to be fair. So, all right, let's go ahead and dip into this breadstick. So this is actually a cheese stick breadstick.
Yeah, mozzarella filled breadstick.
Thank you.
I'm excited for this too.
Look at this. Did you see that cheese pull? Oh my
gosh. Okay.
These are delicious.
Okay.
Mmm.
These are really good.
You know what this reminds me of? Stuffed crust pizza.
Yes.
It's like the stuffed crust part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Okay,
Absolutely.
this could definitely be a perfect vessel to dip into marinara because it's delicious on its own, but I think marinara would be even better because I love tomatoes. So I'm like, if I can add tomato to it, I will. This is incredible.
These are really good, and you nailed it. This is just like the flavor and taste of everything of a stuffed crust from a pizza. So if you like that, but you don't want to have a full pizza, boom, you're covered.
And that's my favorite. I kind of want to go back and get more because I love these. These are just like so good.
I know.
We are now entering the cheese zone. Dun dun dun. There you go. We have quite the overload of cheese going on here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cheeses we're gonna try. So I think we should start with the most light, like tasting flavored one first, which I think are gonna be the little rosettes. You think so?
Yeah, we can give it a try and find out.
So I'm gonna try these. I love this packaging, by the way, because it's resealable. So once you put it back on, it sticks. So you don't have to like get a bag and stuff.
Perfect.
Are we just gonna share one of these?
Sure. Why not? We got a lot of cheese to try.
Yeah, we got a lot of cheese to try. So I don't want to have too much, but I'm gonna rip a rosette in half. There you go. So this is how pretty they look, and putting it on a cheese board is really nice. This is interesting. It kind of has like a spiciness to it. Do you taste that?
No, I don't think so.
It's weird. My tongue is like tingling from it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a reaction to this type of cheese that my tongue's having, but it tastes good. It's a very creamy cheese.
Yeah, what kind of cheese is it? Do you know?
It is Tête de Moine.
I have no idea what kind of cheese that is, but to me it tastes like a Parmesan with like in like a different presentation, like very airy and that same flavor.
Yeah.
But in this rosette type of form. So I liked it personally.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I guess like a cheese board or charcuterie is like the best presentation for it. I'm not sure how else you would use it other than just eating it straight up. But I enjoyed it for sure.
I think actually it would be really good with some type of jam or jelly on it, like the pepper jelly. I feel like that would be really good with that, just to give it like a little bit of a sweetness, and I think it would pair really well. Okay, speaking of sweetness, let's get into the honey I'd rather be at the sea cheese. So this is a honey and sea salt cheese. This one Tim was a little hesitant on. He was like, I don't know, but I thought we should give it a go to see if it tastes, how it tastes. I want to see.
Yeah, so it's a cheddar cheese with sea salt and honey, so I'm curious. It tastes like honey, actually.
I love this.
You do?
Yeah, I think it's actually really good. It's very, very mild in the honey department.
But you definitely taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You taste the honey. Sea salt, I'm not sure. Do you taste the salt?
I don't think so.
I think it all just mixes in, but it's really nice and mild. It's not like over the top. I'm not like, wow, there's a lot of honey in this. Not at all. It's very nice and pleasant. So I really actually like this, and I'm glad I picked it up. Okay, next up we're gonna do a little comparison. So this is the Old Amsterdam Classic Gouda, aged 8 months, and this is a cheese I've grown up eating since I was younger, living at my parents' house. And then this cheese I just found at Aldi. Well, these are both from Aldi, but this one is their brand specially selected. It's 1,000-day aged Gouda cheese, and they look very similar. So I want to see the comparison. I'm gonna try this one first since I've had this before. Tim, have you had this one before?
Yes.
You have, right?
I have had many a cheese fest.
At my parents', yes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're already going in. You tasted a crystal. Did you?
Nope. Yep, I know this cheese.
Yeah, me too. So good.
Tastes like a straight up Gouda.
It's so creamy though. Like such a creamy Gouda. So much flavor in this Gouda too.
Yeah.
It's like incredible. The little crunchies make it.
All right, now I'm curious to see what the 1,000-day aged one would be like. It's
I
like
know.
almost 5 times longer.
It is because, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, is it going to have more flavor? And if so, how is that even possible?
We will find out. Let's go. Digging right into this.
All right. It does have crunchies.
It's a lot harder. It's not as creamy.
It's really salty. compared to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the saltiness, it does definitely packs a punch. It has a ton of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take between the two?
I like the 1,000-day aged one better than the 8-month aged one. They're two different types of flavors.
Mm-hmm.
I think the harder cheese, the 1,000-day aged, the crunchies as you call it, the crystals or whatever are more pronounced in this one. And like I said, the cheese is harder and the flavor is different.
Yeah.
I personally think that the 1,000 aged one is less flavor, but
really?
I think it's a little bit more mild because I feel like the 8-month aged one is really like has like it's almost in your face. I would go for the 1,000 days.
Okay. I'm still gonna stick with my good old classic, and that's only because I feel like the 1,000-day aged one is so incredibly salty. Like I definitely need something to cut that with. Like I think it would go really well with apples actually, just so that you take away some of that saltiness with the apple, like thin sliced. But I think they're both really good. I like them both a lot, and I think if I had both of these on a cheese board, I'd probably just like be going between the two, like every other one, because they're both really good cheese.
Yeah, I agree.
So the last one we're gonna try is the port wine little cheese balls that they have for the holidays. And I think I said in the haul, I don't think I've tried the port wine one before. I've always had the cheddar one, which is like the classic. So I wanted to try this one, and we're gonna have a cracker with it because we have to.
Just looking at it, I know it's red because of the wine, but it looks like a strawberry. Like I don't know. Like I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this one. All right, here we go.
Ready?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, not really.
To me, it just doesn't really taste like anything.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's the texture isn't like fantastic. It's almost like plasticky, rubber. It's kind of like maybe more like Play-Doh. Maybe that's what I'm looking for.
It's a soft cheese.
It just doesn't. It isn't great, and it's very nutty. The almonds are like more flavorful than the rest of the cheese itself.
Yeah.
And so I would not go back to these.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm on board with you on that one because honestly, it just doesn't have much flavor. And the cheddar one that I've had in the past, I haven't tried the Aldi one. So to be fair, this is my first time trying the Aldi cheese ball. The one I usually get is the one that you can get at the mall. That's like the brand name one, whatever. And those are really good, but this just doesn't have much flavor at all. So I just think it's kind of like I don't know what I can use this for, but I definitely understand where you're coming from, and I think the other cheeses we tried have way more potential than this one. So we'll skip that one.
Well, you know what, honey? I'm really excited about what's coming next because my pizza has finally finished cooking in the oven.
Yay!
And has cooled. And so we're going to move along now. I'm going to go get a slice of it right now. But I'm going to be trying the Jacobino's traditional handmade sausage pizza. So I'm going to go get a slice of that real quick and try it here on camera. All right, here it is. I'm excited to try it. I just made this in the oven, so it came out perfectly, I think.
That's the biggest slice of pizza I've ever seen. You got yourself a personal size slice.
It may be slightly bigger than a normal piece. All right, here's my take. I think that the sauce is a little bit on the sweet side, but the biggest issue that I have is the texture of the crust. It's very dry. It's very dense and not as fluffy and like soft as I would like it to be. It's not like it's cooked, and it's not like that's the reason why. It's not like super crispy. It's just almost just too dense and dry. I haven't had a sausage yet, so let me get a sausage and give you a grade on that one.
There is a good amount of sausage on that pizza too.
Yes, there is quite a bit of sausage on here, and the sausage is good. But again, it's just like the texture of this dough is killing it. You know, not in a good way. So unfortunately,
is there ever a good way of killing it?
Oh, when you're killing it, you're killing the game.
Okay.
Just not in a good way. It's I'm really bummed about the crust or the actual dough itself. But it's okay. It's still really good. I probably wouldn't go back and get it for that reason, but the rest of it's really good.
All right, we're moving into the sweets now. So we have a bunch of sweets to try.
Yes.
And I think the first one I want to try right now is the Tate's Bake Shop. These are the pumpkin, what are they called? The pumpkin spice cookies, limited edition. And they're going to be crispy cookies. Oh, there's 2 individually wrapped
nice.
packages in here, so you have one that, you know, they won't go bad so fast, which I like actually. I know more plastic, but we're not people that eat all these sweets very fast, so let's just share one since we have so many.
Definitely very crunchy. You can tell it is from snapping it. It's a really good flavor though. It's that cinnamon is really strong. Tastes good. I like this.
These are great. I agree. These taste amazing. And then the little white chocolate chips in there.
Yeah.
So good. I love these. Actually, really do. And I'm not a big crispy cookie person, but these are fantastic. You can tell the quality is really there. And the flavor is excellent. And I think I want to make little ice cream sandwiches with these.
That would be perfect.
Yeah. Maybe some pumpkin ice cream in the middle. Or the ice cream we're going to try later, which is apple.
I love it. Yeah, I will say, I really enjoy the white chocolate chips because they added a much needed creaminess to it, to a really crunchy cookie. But I love the idea of doing an ice cream sandwich because these are already so crispy and having the ice cream. Love it. That sounds great.
And they're thin, so it's like the perfect size.
Yeah.
Honestly, we sat in the store and debated on buying these for a little bit because they're pretty pricey for a cookie. And I will say I'm pleasantly happy that we did because, you know, it worked out. Okay, we're moving on to some other sweets. So, we got a lot.
We got a lot ahead of us. Let's do some chocolate.
Let's do some chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do the pumpkins?
Sure.
We're on a pumpkin roll right now. So these are the little assorted Belgian pumpkin chocolates. And there are several different flavors, which I do not think we're going to be able to try all of them. But we have this little key back here. We have the vanilla cream, which is this light color.
There's only one of those ones.
Yeah, I know. That must be a good one. Crispy milk chocolate cream, dark chocolate cream, salted caramel, and orange ganache. Or, I'm sorry, coffee ganache. So, those are the ones. Do you have one that you want to try? We'll just each pick one, maybe.
You go first.
You know, I'm very tempted to try this one, the vanilla cream, since there's only one. I feel like this is going to be
There's also only one coffee ganache as well.
Ooh.
How's that?
Very soft.
Oh, yeah. It is.
These are rich. We need some milk over here. This
Damn,
is like...
these are rich. No kidding.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to get some almond milk. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Got my milk.
All right, I'm going to choose the next one. I'm going to go with the salted caramel. I think that'll be the last one that we'll do for this
Yeah,
package.
we're going to do 2 because it's...
We have so many here.
And honestly, these are extremely sweet, very soft. They taste amazing, I will say. Do you like them?
Mm-hmm, I do. I like this one better.
Oh, yeah, I agree because the other one was so soft, it just kind of like plastered to the inside of your mouth. And so to get it off, you had to drink something. This is a little bit more, you chew it and then you can swallow it.
Yes, yeah. So, all in all, I think these are really good. I think that 2 would be more than I would ever want to have.
Yeah.
We only had 1 combined just now, and my mouth is super
so sweet. I know, my teeth are hurting,
sugar.
actually. We need to clear out the chocolate palette real quick. So we're going to try the pumpkin sandwich cookies. These look really good. They look soft and yummy.
Yes, they do. I saw these in the store, and I was like, honey, we gotta get them. People are gonna love these. And we were already looking at our cart, and we're like, we have so many sweets, but it's just what happens this time of year, you know?
I know.
It's unavoidable.
And then just wait, if you watch the Trader Joe's haul, you're gonna see how many more sweets there are. Gosh, it's never ending.
Yeah, that video is posted tomorrow, by the way.
Ready to take a bite?
Let's do it. Oh, those are really soft, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are not crunchy like they look like.
Oh my gosh, these are good.
Oh my goodness.
Those are delicious. They're not too sweet. They have a really good spice blend to them.
Yeah.
The creamy middle is like more like a fluffy whipped cream than like a dense frosting, which I actually like because the cookie itself is almost like a cake. So it's all very light, and it's like you bite into it and it's like the perfect amount of everything in here. I really like it.
I very much underestimated how soft that was. So the quote-unquote cookie, like you said, it's more like cake. My teeth just went straight through it. It's not hard at all. At least while they're not stale. But but they were really good. Those are really good.
Really, I think that's delicious. I want to have a cup of coffee and have one of these. They're insane. They're so good. All right, we're moving into the Belgian apples because why not have just pumpkins when you can have apples too? And I know that it's true. A lot of people are just over the whole pumpkin thing. So there's other fall flavors out there too. We can't just leave everything behind for pumpkin. So we're trying the apple ones, and there's 3 flavors in here. We've got the cookie dough, the almond cream, and the chocolate mousse.
I'm gonna go for cookie dough.
Yeah, me too.
That one sounded good, so we'll bite into this one.
Is that a really soft one again? There's crunchies in there.
There are some tiny little crunchies in there. Now it's not apple, even though they're apples on the outside. There's no apple flavor, right? So it's just cookie dough and like the chocolate exterior.
It's like a mousse inside.
Yeah, it's like a whipped type of cookie dough flavor.
That one was good. I like that.
It was good. Yeah, I'm just getting sugar overload.
I know, me too.
So do you want to do it with the almond cream or the chocolate mousse?
Neither.
Okay, so we're moving on.
We're calling it. We're getting the idea. At least it's just for, like, we can't, this is just not healthy for us to keep eating all these things.
Yes.
And I'm starting, like you said, I'm starting to feel like
Sugar
I'm getting
overload.
sweaty. Yeah, and we already have more that we're going to try.
And just to close the book on that one, all of those are all very similar to each other. So because we only tried one of the 3, I think I already know what the other 2 must be like.
Yeah.
Very rich.
Yes.
Very yummy. Very soft.
Very sweet.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I would say if you want something that's got sugar up the schwazoo, the sugar schwazoo, then these 2 are going to be your friend. These are like super sweet. Kids will go bananas for these. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't want super sweet but still wants like a nice yummy treat, these are amazing.
And that one's much more pumpkin spice too.
Yes, much more pumpkin spice. And you know, I was going to open these, but I think we're just going to call it right here because there's just too much sweets and we still have an ice cream to try. So imagine us trying these. And I showed these in the haul, but I'll talk about them one more time. There's a pumpkin spice, an almond maple, a caramel apple, and a fall berry flavor. So you got a lot of fun things going on in this one too. We're rounding out today's taste test with the apple cinnamon ice cream. All right, I'm gonna give this a big bite.
Don't spoil it. I want to know. Oh, your eyes went out open. It looks good.
It's delicious, especially if you get the apple chunks.
Oh, they have apple chunks in there? No, I didn't get any apple chunks.
I got one little apple chunk and it's good. The apple chunks taste like, you know, real apple. They're nice and soft, but they give it just that little, oh, there's one.
Where?
Is that one?
I don't think so. I don't know if I got any apple chunks. I don't think so.
Oh, there's one.
But I will say that it's very smooth and it's very, like, it's not super sugary. After coming out of having all these Belgian chocolates, having a little bit of just like milky, light ice cream with a subtle apple flavor to it is nice.
I found you a chunk.
Okay, thank you, honey.
You're welcome. It's a big chunk, so you won't miss it. It's really good.
Softer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. I said it's soft, but all said and done, I really like this ice cream. It's really good. I like how the cinnamon and apple pair really well together. It's not like too one way or the other. The cinnamon doesn't overpower, but the ice cream itself is really soft and creamy and just tastes delicious.
Yeah.
So I think it's a big winner. Well, that took us to the very end and we had a good time. I mean, we tasted a bunch of stuff. A lot of things were great. There were a couple of things that were like a little but I mean, you got a charcuterie you could make now. You have an appetizer with a breadstick and a biscuit.
And an ice cream sandwich.
And an ice cream sandwich, which you could even put this apple cinnamon ice cream in there. So we got you covered for appetizer, dessert, and a side dish. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and go ahead and join us tomorrow in the Trader Joe's haul and then the taste test on Saturday. Lots of videos coming at you guys because it's the end of the year and it's the most fun time. So thanks again for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.